Hey guys, my name is Jen and welcome back to my channel, A Greener Bean. So our world is becoming so much more aware that our habits are really impacting our environment, and I'm sure, like me, there's a lot of you out there that really want to start making a change, but where do we even start? Where do you begin? I myself have been on this journey for a little while now, and I've been trying to make videos for you, but I think I've been getting a bit overwhelmed because there is just so many things that you can do, and it's just like, where do I begin? Well, I thought I would strip it really back to basics today and talk about one of the things that you can incorporate into your life that is actually so easy. It just takes a little bit of brain power just to get the habit rolling, but once you do, I'm sure you will never look back and you will actually be making such a huge impact on the world. So you've probably heard that there's a bit of it's not really a craze, but a movement that people have been getting on board with, which is reusable cups. Now, this is a pretty basic place to start, but I think it's also a really important place to start because it's something that's so easy to take up. You probably are thinking as well, like, you know, what is me not buying one coffee going to impact on the world, or me not using one cup? Well, it actually will make such a massive difference. Currently, the world uses annually 16 billion single-use coffee cups that are used for probably maximum duration 10 minutes and then discarded. Of that 16 billion that the world produces, Australia alone contributes 1 billion of those. Out of 16 billion, our whole country is 1 billion of those cups. That's bad. That is really bad. Now, one of the other really bad things about single-use coffee cups is that how many of these do you think get recycled? Zero. Zero of these get recycled. And you know why? They look like they are recyclable. They look like, you know, this outer lining is paper. It looks like, you know, you can bite into that. You think that that's paper. But the cups are actually lined internally with a plastic. That's what keeps them waterproof and also like from burning you through soaking up all of the heat from your hot drink. So these, unfortunately, they can't be recycled. So for every person that puts one of these into the recycling thinking that they're doing the right thing, what they're actually doing is contaminating what is truly recyclable. And by contaminating it, that means that that whole section of, you know, waste, recycling waste that was collected will probably all go to landfill because one coffee cup has contaminated it. So let me just say, it's bad. With the coffee cups, I just dropped it, but I will get it. The lids are plastic, and this is a hard plastic that can actually be recycled. So if you were ever to use one of these, which after this video, hopefully you never do again, but if you were to use one of these, this part you obviously separate. This goes into the normal bin. This one goes into the recycling bin. It's that simple. Now, we are going to stray away from those cups though and start talking about these ones. So this is mine. Looks like a Starbucks cup. It is a Keep cup. And you can see it's very well worn. Almost all of the writing is gone. But basically, all you need to do is take this into your cafe, local place, wherever you go to get your coffee. Even drive-thrus take these. You just have to put them through the window that you pay at. They take them around internally to the barista, and then you get your coffee that way. I know because I tried it. So even if you're feeling a little bit scared and think, I would rather just go in, get your coffee, go back to your car, drive away, feeling good that you've done something really positive to impact the planet and reduce waste and reduce the amount that goes into landfill. Another really important thing while we're talking about this is what your actual keep cup is made out of. So this, you can see, is plastic, not ideal, but this I have now. There's no point of throwing it away to become landfill, so I'm going to use this until it can no longer be used anymore. I'll probably lose it because I have like 7 of these, and you know, I've got like a whole range because I'm just a forgetful person and leave them everywhere. So somebody's probably washed and reused my mug. You're welcome. So anyway, these are not ideal. This is plastic. Plastic is never going to be gone. It's never going to go back into the earth. It's just going to be plastic for like the next 1,000 years. So if you haven't yet purchased one of these reusable cups, I would really highly recommend going to a website called Keep Cup. I'm sure you've heard Keep Cup. I actually call this a Keep Cup. It's not a Keep Cup because that's not the brand, but Keep Cup is an amazing brand. They're Australian, so I love them for being Australian, and they have a range of cups. I actually have a branded Keep Cup that's plastic, but I got that like 5 years ago, and I think now that they're going towards glass, and glass is a lot better because obviously glass is made from sand and it can be reused, and it is what is the word for it? It has a circular economy. So yes, glass is much better to use than plastic, obviously, and there are a lot of cups that are coming out now that are made from like biodegradable substances. So they look kind of like plastic, but they're not. They actually, over time and over, you know, X amount of years, will actually biodegrade. So I would highly recommend, if you haven't yet got a Keep Cup, to get something that is going to biodegrade in its lifespan at the end of its use. If you're like me and you already have one that is plastic, I don't recommend buying a new one unless you're like me and you lose them or leave them everywhere. But I would stick to obviously what you have. If you've got something, there's no point buying something new. You're just going to add to waste, and you don't need to worry about doing that. And finally, I think that one of the most important things to keep in mind is, yes, reducing our coffee cups is great, but don't then go out to your local fast food place and get one of these cups from wherever I have gotten it from. So yeah, these are just exactly the same. These have the liner inside them, the plastic liner, so these can't actually be recycled either. The only thing that can be recycled is this part, just like the top of your coffee cup. So this would be going to the recycling, and these 2 items would then go into your normal garbage. And don't even get me started on these things, because there will be a video for this devil item in another time. My probably biggest tips, if you don't yet have your coffee cup, but your reusable coffee cup, but you want to start reducing the amount of takeaway single-use coffee cups that you use. Biggest tip, if you don't have one, or if you've forgotten your reusable cup, just sit down and have your coffee. Use the lovely real ceramic cups that they give you at the store. You could probably even sit down, you know, not go on your phone. We're supposed to be, you know, being present in our day. But yeah, just enjoy like 5 or 10 minutes sitting down, reading the paper. I was about to say having a look on Instagram, but you know, try not to be on your phone. Try to take some time to just reflect in your day, or think about what you're grateful for, and just enjoy being alive. Anyway, that's my first tip. If you haven't brought it, then sit down and have a coffee and you'll enjoy yourself. Second thing is obviously use your own cup. Thirdly, if you, worst case scenario, have to use one of the coffee cups, then just refuse the lid. It's not really needed. If you don't need it, if you're not like going 4-wheel X-terrain driving in your car and you can just put it in your coffee, you know, in your mug holder thingy in your car, then that's fine. Just do that, because you don't actually need a lid to be able to drink your drink. All you need is just the cup to hold the liquid. So that is another really, really, really good tip as well. Another thing that you can do is prepare yourself. So making sure that you, like me, I have about 50 keep cups. So keep one in your car, or put one in your handbag if you take a handbag with you, or put it in your backpack when you go to uni, or whatever it is, wherever you're going to work, going to visit some family, I don't know, wherever you go, just make sure that you bring one with you, because you never know when you're going to need it. So that way you're always prepared, and you won't ever be in a situation where you don't have it and you need to opt to use the nasty stuff. I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and that you've learned something new, and hopefully it's inspired you to go out and get your own reusable cup to use at home or when you're out and about. I have put the link down below to the Keep Cup website, just because I think that they're amazing. So I would highly recommend them to get your cups through. Alternatively, I've popped some other sites down there below that you can buy Keep Cups through as well. Well, reusable cups, Keep Cups you can only get through Keep Cup, but yeah, other reusable cups you can get through other sites as well. So I've linked those down below for you. I've also put in a link there for a bit of background information and where I got all of the information that I had for this video today. So that is linked down there below also. Like I said, hope you really enjoyed it. Hopefully it has inspired you to make a change in your life, and hopefully you have a think about this the next time you go out for a coffee. Just lastly, I wanted to mention that all of the information that I've given to you guys today, I've also made a post on my blog as well. So if you want any further information or want to read through my suggestions in step-by-step form, you can check out my article on my blog. It's linked down below. If you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, as well as subscribing to my channel, and that way you'll stay up to date with all of my tips and tricks, and I'll keep you in the know with all of my environmental tips. So I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Please let me know if you've got any requests, and I'll see you guys very soon.